This is Miss Jorina Begum, who is living in a refugee camp in the Kutupalong refugee camp, Coxbazar. We can see that she is facing some problem, like she is spending an unhealthy menstruation life, she has no financial support, and she is facing some taboo problem here. For this unhealthy menstruation, her high price of sanitary napkin is one of the main reasons behind this, and also social taboo who which creates problem to buy this kind of sanitary products and these facilities to many women like Jorina Begum in our country. And Jorina Begum is not the scenario of one woman. There are almost 45 millions of Jorina Begum in reproductive age are living in Bangladesh. In the problem scenario 2, we can see that we have cut down lots of trees just to make some sheet of papers. So as a result, in every year we are losing many trees. In problem scenario 3, we can see that there are many plastic bottles, plastic can, or many other cans, polybag we are using day by day. We can't dispose them properly. So as a result, it creates soil pollution, and also as a result environment pollution occurs in our country. So if we want to make an analysis of the current scenario, we can see that the distressed life of the refugee people and also the people of our country, health problem, malnutrition occurs here. Second of all, unemployment problem. Almost 4.4 million unemployed youth are living in our country right now, and we also see that less women empowerment due to the unemployment issue. Third of all, we are cutting down lots of trees to make paper from wood pulp actually, and it is causing the greenhouse effect, because whenever we are creating deforestation, it reduces the percentage of tree in our country. We know that we should have 25% tree of our whole land area, but at present we are having it almost 10 to 11%. Problem scenario 4, we can see that the high cost of sanitary napkin creates a scenario for 90% women not to buy these things, and strengthens the social taboo against the sanitary product. So our social contents get worse here, our economical growth becomes slower, and we are losing trees, and also our women are leading an unhealthy menstruation life at the current scenario. So here we are Team Jutanam. We are going to create a platform to renovate the jute industry of Bangladesh. By our industry, we are going to solve all these three problem scenarios here. Our features here. First of all, in Jutanam, we are going to make jute made diaper and sanitary napkin here. We are going to make jute made paper, and we are also going to make jute made homecraft product. By jute made disposable sanitary napkin, we will be able to provide sanitary napkins in the market at cheaper price. At the present scenario in the market, a sanitary napkin is sold at 9 taka per piece in Bangladesh market. We are hoping that we can sell it at 2 taka per piece. In the jute made paper, we are going to replace the wood made pulp by our jute made pulp. So by this procedure, we can save lots of trees to be cut down for making our papers. And whenever we are going to make jute made homecraft product, we can replace the use of plastic homecraft product and the polythene product. We can reduce the use of these things which creates environment pollution here. And now, how we are going to make our jute made sanitary napkin here? We are going to use kinaf fiber for that. First of all, the absorbing tendency of the kinaf fiber is 5 or 6 times better than the current used cottons. We are going to extract the cellulose from the kinaf fiber. And the part which increase the cost of a sanitary napkin is the absorbing material, which we have to export from foreign countries. So whenever we are going to replace jute made cellulose, this cost will be decreased in huge amount, which will be the main game player in the market to reduce the cost of sanitary napkin. And we will also use the cornstarch for the body of the sanitary napkin here. And here we are showing our 5-step procedure. First of all, the pulverizing, then filling process the kinaf, and a third pressing the knife to make it in the proper shape, and then sealing and embossing the our product, and last of all to make it in cut in the proper and appropriate shape in our machine. And in order to make the paper from jute, first of all we will collect jute, then filling the process by knife fiber, then by collecting the jute wood or jute ordi, which we know at the part cut here, we are going to make pulp from this. Then we will make paper sheet from the pulp. Then after cutting and the customizing, we can make jute made paper. The process is almost same to the wood made pulp, so we can make it easily. And now here is the samples of our product which we have made in our pilot project here. At the first picture you can see that it's the scenery of our jute made pulp, and in the second and third picture we have shown that our jute made cellulose which will be used as the absorbent material in the jute made sanitary napkin. And it's the jute made homecraft product. We are using it right now, but this use is not enlarged here because of some problem in our jute industry. We are going to solve it by making this more use of this homecraft product, and we can use it. So the execution stages here. We have mentioned that there are almost 4.5 million unemployed youth here. We are going to include these youth in our business. First of all, we see that there are many refugees here who are problem like burden to us. There are many unemployment village women there, and there are also educated youth who are unemployed here. We are going to include these people in our job sector. So now in our marketing segment, we mentioned that previously social taboo is a great problem for the use of sanitary napkin product. We are going to make this kind of creating marketing content. Here you can see that it's a drawing made in a sanitary napkin which indicates that girl in a menstruation period is free and it's not a taboo or it's not something like disease type. So this kind of marketing content which will be made by us can create a mind change of the users in the market, and it will be made by our people who are going to include that industry like the village women. For example, whenever village women will learn from these marketing contents, they can reduce the taboo from their mind. So we can tell that it's a learn from ourselves procedure. By this we can educate our target groups in the market. And the supply chain material. First of all, we will collect raw material from the supplier farmers. Then we are going to procurement it properly. Then we will send it in our production facility. After packaging, we will throw it in our warehouse, and from the warehouse we'll distribute it in our retail store. We have production team, we have marketing team, and we have our operational team here. So from the retail store we can sell it to our customer by the retail store, and also from our service provider in village or in city who can sell it to our customers. And also online sale is a part of our thing because we know that paper and these things can be sold in online easily. And in the next slide, in the impact analysis, there are 31.88% jobless women in our country, 9.8 million unemployment youth at some, there are 7,23,000 refugees here, and there are 2 lakh unemployed jute workers here. Almost 50 plus jute mill has shut down. So whenever we are going to enter as Jutanam in the company, we can bring some jute mills to reopen. And the 2 lakh jute workers who have lost their jobs, who will be replaced in their jobs again. And we can also include refugee people. How? Because refugee peoples are getting trained by WHO and other NGOs for making homecraft product. We just do simple thing. We will add these people in our business. We will give them more training how to make jute made handicraft product, and they will use it. Here is a business strategy for us because the labor cost of these refugee people are comparatively cheaper than the present market sector of Bangladesh. So we can make a huge benefit by saving a cost, and also can give money to these refugee people, and it's a win-win business policy for us by which we both will be benefited from our policy. And here the human resource sector, we have showed that for the plan of next 10 years how much job will create there and the total management of our human resource here. And the next come the financial analysis. 5 years financial analysis I have shown here. First of all, fixed cost, office and factory maintenance cost, advertising cost, labor cost, depreciation cost, rental fee, transportation cost, and manager salary all are included here. At first year, we will need almost 5.6 crore taka. In the year 2, we will need 4.8 crore taka. Year 3, we will need 5.1 crore taka. Year 4, we will need it almost 6 crore, and year 5, we will need 6.42 crore taka. And the revenue sector will make revenue from the quantity of sanitary napkins which will be sold, will make revenue from the quantity of paper which will be sold, and we will also make the revenue from the handicraft. We have shown how much quantity can be sold at our expected result, and total revenue will be 5 crore in the first year, and in the second year it will be gradually increased. In the break-even portion, you can see that at first year we will have the depreciation of 59 lakh taka, but from the second year we can make our revenue and it will increase. And we have shown the result in our graph here. So it's our break-even graph analysis. At first year we will be in depreciation, but from the second year we will make our benefit. The green portion has showed the revenue, and the red portion has showed the cost, and the ash portion has showed the profit here. In our long-term plans, we are going to increase our business network. We are going to make diapers, towel, and we are going to increase our business in other countries like Africa, Vietnam, who has a demand of the sanitary products and papers. And at the cost benefit analysis, for the social perspective, for the environment perspective, and the supportive perspective, we are making a cost efficient, we are making chemical free, biodegradable, plastic free, environment friendly product, because the typical sanitary napkin and typical paper are creating environment pollution, and we need to cut down trees. On that period we are going to replace it, because jute has a life cycle of 6 months. By cutting jute after 6 months we can reproduce it, but when we are going to cut a trees who has grown for 10 years, we are going to destroy trees completely. So jute has a life cycle of 6 months, whereas when on the other hand the trees has a life cycle of 10 years. So we can save almost 20 times better the environment by our jute made products. And also economic sector, we make people engage here, we make money here, and we also train our unemployed village women. We have also solved the unemployment problem of the refugee here. And also in our social perspective, we are reducing social taboo. We are making advertisement about low brand awareness. We are making competition in many indirect competitors, few direct competitors, and threat new entries. In the cultural sector, religious beliefs, superstitions will also be removed from here. So in the economical sector, we have marked as 15.5 out of 20, and in the economical sector we are marked as 14 out of 20 here. So here we have described the business idea in short, and here we have shown some of our survey report which we have collected from the market, from our social media analysis. We have asked some question to the internet, to our consumers, and they have give response over here. Paper or Microsoft Office, people choose paper because paper has a demand here. So whenever they have the demand of paper, they need to buy paper, and we have seen there's almost 87.9% people are interested to buy paper from jute because they want change, they want environment healthy product. In our product number 2, sanitary napkin, people like to buy sanitary napkin in cheaper prices. The product quality, friends recommendation, everything is shown when choosing sanitary napkins, which is the following factors is important for them. So jute sanitary napkin is showed here. What packaging of the sanitary napkins do prefer? They are preferring our product. And which age group do we need? Most probably almost 19 to 30 years customer sector are interested, who are the major our target group, and they are in the reproductive ages. So in short, this is our presentation. As a team Jutanam, we are going to we hope to participate in the BYLC entrepreneurship contest by our this startup, which can solve most of all 3 social problem here. First of all, the sanitary napkin high price problem. Second of all, the paper problem, for which we have to cut down trees, and also we are providing jute craft product which can save the environment directly and indirectly. So in short, it's our product idea. Thank you everyone.